Hey, what's up YouTube? Thanks for tuning back in. Today we're going to go over a tour of my Icon Triple Bank Toolbox with Hutch. And if you like this video, click like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And if you have any questions about tools or want to leave a comment, leave it down in the comment section. So let's get started. This box is in my home shop. I do fabrication on the side. I used to actually wrench for a living, but now it's all out of my house. So, up top we got one of these foam creepers that unfolds for service work, mobile on the go deal. Actual creeper platform. This comes in handy for step stool platform for working on large F-250s and such, so you can get inside the engine bay. We got a go bag filled with tools. This is from, I believe it's called Atlas 45, and it's called the KOH bag. I just have usually if I upgrade tools in my big box, I'll throw the older tool in here. Just has teched in wrenches and just various ratchets and mainly Harbor Freight tools, lower end, cheaper tools. A bag of shop towels and a bag of sprinklers since I'm doing some gardening in the back. Okay. In the hutch, I added in the Icon light, and it's controlled by this magnet. Just pretty cool. You just move the magnet away or move it closer to the sensor and it turns on. So as you shut this, it turns off and turns back on when you open it, but seeing it's at my house, it stays open for the most part all the time. Over here I got a power strip, some chemicals and cleaners, my welding magnets and part tray magnets, roll of paper towels, a stereo system so I can jam out. This is a conversion table from Cleveland Punch and Die, so you can convert fractions to decimals. Got just a little tray over here with some Loctite and a little Matchbox Forerunner. This little toolbox is kind of cool. Picked it up in Japan. It's a little Moon Eyes toolbox for like 20 bucks. So that's pretty much what I keep in my hutch. In this first drawer I have my power tools. So want to get a extended electric ratchet from Milwaukee in 3/8, but I got the mid torque 1/2 inch 3/8 impact wrench, impact driver, and a brushless drill from Milwaukee. Here is hammer drawer, and I keep a Husky All for a center punch. I've had those pneumatic ones and they don't really work too well. This you really can't fail. And if it ever does get dull, you just take it to a bench grinder and sharpen it up. But range of hammers, I got the Snap-on brass, some Harbor Freight, and these are all Vaughn's ball peens. Okay, my drill bit and punch drawer. So we got some punches and chisels back here, jumbo drill bits from Harbor Freight, hole saws. We got a few dowels here that I've made, just cut up metal, hole saws, good drill bits, crappy drill bits that I got to go through and see which ones to throw away. Electric drawer, and this is where I put my writing service just to keep all the crap down. It's just a bunch of wires and other electrical mess. Wire loom tools, airline cutting tool. Got a lot of heat shrink here and soldering. Got these little alligator clips. This is cool if you're soldering. It's magnetic and can hold the two wires together. Comes in handy. T-handle drawer. So all my ball-ended T-handles, I really don't use them. They just kind of take up space, but having a drawer for them is kind of nice. Okay, electrical drawer. So we got, I forgot what tool this is, but I use it to cut bumpers. Oscillating tool. Quarter drill that I haven't used in years. Heat gun, some body hammers and dollies, and some polish. And I've actually been using these dollies recently. My dad's truck got hit and had to punch out a few dents, and also a customer's car came and he ran into a fence and needed some brackets on his bumper pounded out and straightened out. So I got some grinders, my punches for the alphabets, just miscellaneous zip ties, and big hole saw that won't fit, duct tape. Here is my portable bandsaw, porter band. I actually found this tool on the side of the road and plugged it in, and it worked, so kept it. Pretty nice. It's a Bauer. Used it a couple times. So the money drawer. What everybody likes to show off. So over here we just got the socket trays. Now these are sold at Lowe's, these socket trays. They were branded Cobalt, but now that they bought over Craftsman, these are branded Craftsman, and the Cobalt ones are blue, so you can see these are red. So there's two trays, and what I really like about these is they use the same little clips as Ulsa tool rails use. So you can mix and match them, and you can move the clips around how you like them. So like my Allens are all on Ulsa tool rails, and I could rearrange the clips and run them back and forth, which makes it kind of nice. So half inch, 3/8, quarter inch, half inches deeps are mainly the Harbor Freight Pittsburgh I bought years ago. The ones that were missing I replaced with Tectins, and the rest of the sockets are all Tectin. Chromes and impacts. We got some Allen's, American and metric. These are Icon brand. Didn't really have too good of luck with the Cobalts that I was running. They just kept shattering even under very little load, and I don't use them on an impact, so didn't really understand why the metal was so brittle. Here is my swivel rail. So on the right is all 3/8. Those are all snap-on. And on the left is half-inch swivel. So we got 18, 19, 21, and 22, all SK. I bought this one just recently, the 18, and apparently SK went from American-made swivels to China-made or Taiwanese-made. So that's why that one looks a little different. And then some 12-point Craftsman sockets, which, funny story, these are Craftsman USA made 12 points, and I bought them in Japan. Yep. Snap-on 3/8 torque wrench, Cobalt, half-inch torque wrench. We got some socket keys here, snap-on long ball ends in metric and American. We got some jumbo sockets in American sizes from Tectin. Makita, American sized impact sockets. We got a Matco adapter set, some Blue Point stubby Torx, some Icon Torx. So this was another tool that I originally had in Cobalt from years ago, and they didn't really hold up, so I tried out, or went out and bought some, not Tectin, some Icons to see how they'd hold up, and this one's taken the most abuse, this T45, and I've ran it on impacts and everything, and it's held up. So after 3 years, really like this. Honda crankshaft tool from Capri. Some snap-on wobbles and quarter inch, various extensions in 3/8, half inch, and quarter. All my snap-on ratchets, except for this is a Tectin that I got with the 1/4 inch set, and just extension bit drivers, some Advil. This is a oil fill adapter for my oil fill tool, some hand cream crap to keep me from cracking, lug nut sockets, and this is actually a really cool tool. It's from Sunex. It's a little bit driver. This thing was only like 20 bucks from Walmart. You can order it online, gets it shipped right to your door. Icon has a bit driver set like this, but it's 45. So sometimes it's cheaper to shop around, and what's real nice is this is in a nice aluminum case. We got my 1/2 inch breaker bar back there, some blue point magnets and rulers, and these are just surgical gloves that I've had laying around for oil changes. And this is where I keep a bunch of the socket adapters or socket connectors, all the extra ones. So if I ever add on, I have some to throw on the rail. Okay, my wrench drawer. Craftsman American, Tecton Stubbies, Pittsburgh American ratcheting flex heads. We got the gear wrench all the way up to 25 millimeter. Craftsman Pro and metric, and these are Carlisle. Long ratcheting, reversible flex head ones. And I think back in the day I only paid like 125 bucks on sale. Now they're like 250. Just some grinding wheel tools and stuff. We got some TIG welding cable, adjustable wrench. Gotta fill this up with some more wrenches. This is my fab drawer. So we got files over here, some tube transfers, plumb bob, some commie squares. Over here we got marking tools, wire brushes, some TIG welding tools and gauge finders. We got various picks and scribes, some dimple dies, angle finder, a couple more squares, angle finder, digital angle finder, bevel. This is a cool tool. So this is made by a company down in Salt Lake called Picketmaster by saltcitysteel.org. And basically it just expands, if I could do this with one hand, but it evenly spaces those prongs out so you can mark pieces that you're working on if you're into woodworking or metalworking, and really lays it out even so you only have to measure once and then transfer it from here down, and you can do multiple marks, which saves a lot of time's money. So really like this, made by a small business. So cool. Various measuring tape deals, calipers, micrometers, and we got some digital micrometers, another square, and some cutting tools or X-Acto knives. Plier drawers, so we got snips, we got some spring clamps. This is actually a banding tool for CV bands. We got hose clamp pliers, some snap ring pliers, all my electrical pliers. We got some long reach needle nose, some dikes, short and extend reach. These are the new Snap-on, I don't know, I call them dime or nickel pliers, whatever they call them, but they come in handy. I got both sizes. They work really well. I'm happy with them. Just some channel locks, and then the vice grip pliers assortment. Yeah, screwdrivers and basically my handle drawer. Snap-on hard handle screwdrivers, some mini screwdrivers from Snap-on, panel popper tool, scraper. We got these old Craftsman pry bars. So these are, I don't know who's the original manufacturer, But Walmart has a rebrand, John Deere has a rebrand of these, Tecton has a rebrand. Walmart so far is the cheapest version I've seen of these, and it comes with the striking cap. So if you're looking for a good pry bar that's lasted years, go to Walmart. They're Hyper Tough ones, same exact, just rebranded. I think Lyle may be the parent company, but these have held up for the years and have held up great. Rivet gun, just some mini screwdrivers, and Mac interior pry tools. This is a new tool I just got. So this is a snap-on wire loom tool. So you take this, you screw it into the handle, and you punch it through the firewall where rubber grommets are, where the factory wires go through, and it's hollow so you can feed the wire through. Comes in a few different sizes and interchangeable handle. Snap-on radiator pick set with the dull end so you don't poke through the radiator. Pretty cool. Air tool drawer. So kind of lacking on this. Just a few tools. Matco air hammer, Blue Point, barrel sander. We got this Chief extended cutoff tool. This McGraw cutoff tool. We got a couple Mac mini die grinders, which I need to get a couple more of those. East Wing little burr driver set. So just a few various tools over here. Baster for pulling out fluids. Mac exhaust hanger tool. So kind of my blow molded drawer. This is the snap-on ball joint press, Maddox race and seal press set, which is a really good deal and comes in handy if you need it. This is the Weller soldering iron and just some cotter pins and O-rings. Kind of a junk drawer. So we got sanding paper down here. We got the Ford hub drivers down there. Transfer punch set. We got a orbital sander, extra handle that came with this box. A Dremel, just a shift boot. Some extra wiring loom, protect it. Transfer pump down below that. This is a CV puller. So you wrap this around and yank it, $20, really well. This is the ball joint adapter set from Snap-on, and various other stuff like steel wool and buffing pads and stuff like that. So here is my arts and crafts drawer, so kind of my pattern layout drawer. We got just circle templates, various amounts of Sharpies, thick and fine point, scissors, and some chip paper or cardboard to lay out patterns with for fabrication. So kind of my junk paperwork drawer, receipt paper for billing, various pens, earplugs, and all that. Clutch alignment tool. I think I got a spark gapper tool in here somewhere too. Box keys and yeah, RTV and other crap that just piles up over the years. So power drawer. We got the Milwaukee charger. I don't know who says you can't close this drawer with that charger. Maybe they're talking about the small batteries, but with the large batteries, you can throw it on and it will still close, at least for me. So I don't know what's going on or who says you can't close it, but it's always worked for me. Just my jet ski battery that's on a trickle charge, some Snap-on lights, and a Walmart light that's utter garbage. A few extra Milwaukee batteries. And down here is just chemicals and trash bags. And this is the oil funnel tool 40 bucks at Harbor Freight. So if you're filling up a car with a really shallow broach to put in a funnel, this actually comes with a bunch of adapters right here, and it screws into different makes and models, so you can screw that in and be hands-free while pouring your oil instead of holding a funnel and then trying to balance the oil on top of that. So pretty cool. Best 40 bucks I've spent so far. Anyways, that is my triple bank Icon toolbox with Hutch. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.